Bobby Swain. I'm Sarah Swain's mom. And she was a happy person. She was full of life. But she was also a person that things hurt her, and like everyone. And she felt things very deeply. She cared for people a lot.
Where do I even begin about Sarah? My name is Darren Swain, and I'm Sarah's father. I have no idea. I guess what I can begin with is I made a promise to myself before she was born. We had friends. We grew up in a generation where we had a lot of friends, and they were having kids the same time we were. And when we would visit other expectant parents in the hospital, everybody would want me to hold their baby. Can you hold my baby? Can you hold this? I made a decision early on that I wasn't going to hold any baby until after I held mine first. So I probably went through a period of 5 or 6 years where I wouldn't hold anybody's baby, and until Sarah was born. And I remember holding her for the first time, and her, looking up at me. And it's a moment I'll never forget. She was amazing. I probably didn't realize, I took her for granted a lot of times how amazing she was until I lost her, or until we lost her. And a lot of things became clear. And I guess the hardest thing was in the beginning was writing her obituary. But I said a few things in there that I guess I'd like to share with y'all about her, was that things that she was passionate about. And I mean, I'm sure you've heard this already, but she absolutely loved music, all kinds of music. She loved my music. She loved my parents' music. She loved all the stuff that you guys listen to out there now. I mean, she was just a music junkie. And that was one of the things where she and I really connected, because I've got a pretty extensive music library, and she was just constantly tapping into me, wanting to learn about old bands, and when she heard something that I liked back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, she just adopted it as her.
Her always gravitated towards the people that were like her. Fun and energetic, but didn't always fit in the top echelon of what people should do and how you should look and how you should dress. And so she was pretty much herself. Except for she started wearing makeup. Ashley started wearing makeup by the 8th grade, and boy, I was sad when that day happened. She was taking medication for it, and I didn't want her to be on the medication. I asked that the doctor take her off, and we never got to it. Because the unthinkable. So, the thing I didn't like about the medication was it made her, according to the side of the bottle, according to the statistics of the medication, it makes you more suicidal. So, and I think that might have played a part in why she did what she did.
Hi, I'm Lily, and I was friends with Sarah, and I've known her since I've lived here pretty much. She rode the bus with me every day for a long time until I got into middle school, and she went to a different school for a while. One of the biggest things, and I remember hearing this a lot even after she passed away, was music. She loved music, all types. I remember going to her house, and one minute there would be rap music on, and the next it would be like really hardcore stuff, and then it would be like a pop song, and it just changed a lot.
Hi, my name is Ashley. If I look nervous, because I am. I really want this to be perfect because she meant a lot to me.
I'm Tyler. I was a great friend of Sarah's for a long time, a couple of years, and it was fun getting to know her. She was a very important person in my life for a very long time, and one of the best things I remember is going to her house, and you'd get down there and she'd always be busy, she'd want to be cleaning her room or playing with her fish. I actually bought one of her fish. You know, it was just fun, and whenever she'd get to doing something, she'd turn music on. I swear, that was probably one of the most characteristic things about her. You could listen to like a Japanese anime theme song, and then next it might be some hip-hop, rock music. It was just wild.
We were always messing around and just getting in trouble for talking to each other, and that was one of the things that we were good at, was talking to each other. No matter what, we always had something to say to each other. Just always. And more recently, when she passed, like, it's just been a very hard time for a lot of people that loved her more than anything.
And aside from being fun and caring for other people more, too much. It's a really sad day this year. I kissed her that morning before I left. Stood in her doorway for a moment, not realizing that was going to be the last time I got to see her.